In today's video, how to balance dad life with gym life and all other things.
All by myself.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com, and today's video is an answer to a question that I got on my Instagram, and immediately it got me thinking, because a lot of times people will ask me, how do I balance all of the things in life that are important to me? And so the question, I'll post it up on the screen here for you guys, basically came in, I have a newborn child at home. He's not even 2 months old yet. I have a 4-year-old son at home. I have a wife. So I have a lot of responsibilities when it comes to that area. I also have a thriving business. I have some employees that work for me, so I have to manage all that along with my clients. And then I also consider myself somewhat of an athlete, so I like to make myself time to get in the gym, build some muscles, cook my food, do all the things. And when you add up 1 + 1 + 1, sometimes it doesn't equal 3. It seems like there's not enough hours in the day. And so I wanted to address this. And the first thing that I want to say is that when I started getting a little more focused on specifics, especially when it comes to raising a child, having a child, you immediately cut out a lot of things that aren't important to you. Now, I've talked about this in a lot of my videos when I first got into bodybuilding. When I first did my first bodybuilding show in 2008, I started preparing in 2007. One of the first things I had to do was stop playing in 3 softball leagues a week, okay? And stop playing in softball tournaments on the weekend. Stop playing in basketball games 2 nights a week, okay? I had to stop going to Monday Night Football. So I had a 9 to 5 job then, which is, pretty typical. I got to work at whatever, 7:30, 8. I stayed until 5 or 6. I went to the gym after, and I would make my diet around my schedule. I would cook on the weekends. With a child, I wouldn't be able to do that, okay? I would have to do things a little bit differently, and I'm gonna get to that. But for me, early on, the biggest change was that I kind of got rid of some of the extracurricular activities that weren't directly in line with what I was most excited about. For me, I wanted to commit that 1 year to bodybuilding. I didn't know where it would lead. I didn't expect it to lead to a career change. I certainly loved my job at the time, so I wasn't really focused on that. I just knew that, okay, if I want to do this thing and get on stage in a year from now, I have to start eliminating things. And when you start eliminating those things and you start putting your focus in other areas, something else happens. The people in your life change. Now, it's not to say that the people I went out drinking with 3 nights a week or played softball with 3 nights a week were not my friends. Absolutely, they were my friends. But when my priorities changed, well, my circle kind of changed. Is that bad? I'll let you decide that, okay? Now, my friends are often, and have been since I was young, my life. My closest friends are like family to me. So those friends have never changed. I can tell you, their involvement in my life has been unwavering, whether I am, focused on going out drinking 5 nights a week playing softball, or I'm worried about baseball, or if I'm worried about being a dad or going to the gym. Those friends, there's that unspoken bond where, you don't have to see each other and talk to each other every single day, but when you do see each other and talk to each other, it's like you haven't missed a minute. Those friends are still there. The 2 best men at my wedding are still people I talk to on the daily, okay? So what I found was the casual acquaintances that didn't fit my lifestyle or what my new kind of passion was kind of, dissipated. We see each other less frequently. We still keep in touch. We might see each other here and there. And then I've kind of found a new circle of friends that kind of share a passion with me. People that I'm going to be able to talk about my diet, my training, the people like Lauren that I travel around the country with and go to these competitions. That is now someone that I'm very close with. We have so much in common, right? So that naturally happened. And when I met my wife, well, my wife is a badass. She basically supports everything I do. Without the support of my wife, I could not do what I do now. I could not have time for the gym, for my job, for my kids, right? My wife is a full-time stay-at-home mother right now. She does real estate as well. So she is a very driven person. So what we have to do is discuss how we're going to handle the day. What does that mean? Well, for me to find balance, for me to fit it all in, that means sometimes I go to the gym at 8 in the morning, sometimes I go at 11 at night, sometimes I train in my garage. I've set my life up around my passions, and I've gotten rid of all the bullshit. I've gotten rid of all the noise in my life. My day from the second I wake up is spend time with my family, come to the office and work, go to the gym, come to the office and work, spend time with the family. It's basically interweaving all those things, because with an 8-week-old baby, we have to feed him around the clock, and my wife can't be the only person involved. So it means the last couple months, I've gotten rid of a lot of the noise, even though I didn't have much to begin with. And so the reins will be loosened up a bit as the children get a little bit older, and we can, they'll be in school at times and things like that. But right now, it's pretty minimal. I'm pretty much home, working, or inside with the family. That's basically my day. So what my suggestion to you would be, if you're looking for how to balance it all with a 9-to-5 job and a young kid at home, is look for opportunities to change the way that you think and change the way that you handle your schedule. A lot of people assume that they need to get up and get a shower and go to work. Well, what if you got your butt up at 5 o'clock, went straight to the gym, then you got a shower, then went to work? I used to do that as well, okay? What if you asked if you could take an hour and a half lunch break? So you go to work, you work an extra hour, but in the middle of the day, you leave, go to the gym. I don't know. You gotta look for the opportunities in your schedule. What I've done is I no longer train on my 2 busiest work days. Mondays and Fridays for me are my busiest work days. So what have I done? I don't go to the gym on those days, so I can get everything done. I'm not stressed about when I'm gonna get in the gym, okay? I now train on Saturday and Sunday, which I used to kind of use as my off days. But I get up super early on the weekends, I get the gym work done, I come home, spend the whole time with my family, or if I'm traveling to an event like a show, then I'm able to do that, and I kind of work my schedule around that. So the biggest difference, the biggest way to balance is just look at all the difficulties and the way that you're doing things currently, and look at opportunities to change that, because we kind of get in patterns and ruts and just kind of think, oh, this is the way things are supposed to be done. But that's not the case, and sometimes you'll find there's a little magic if you change something. I didn't think I'd like going to the gym super early in the morning or getting up at 5:30 and working, but I found out that it freed up my mind. I felt a little better when I was doing that. Now I've had to revert, but that was a change that when I made it initially, I was like, this is gonna suck, and guess what? It didn't. It actually got me excited about getting up and working super early. So that's the kind of thing I'll be looking for in the future, is as my time demands change, I look for opportunities and how to improve them. That's what you need to do. Balance is something that's probably unattainable. The word balance is a little bit misleading. What I like to say is harmony. If we can find harmony amongst all the things we're doing, that might mean like some days, Mondays and Fridays, my day is completely unbalanced. It's all work, right? No play. But on Sunday, it's all play, no work, family time. Okay, so it's not necessarily balanced from day to day, hour to hour, but there's a harmony in my week. Me and my wife communicate what's best for us. I pay attention to what I need to be doing with my family, with my clients, with my friends, and I try to make it all work. And the best thing you can do is just be open with everybody, be honest, make sure you're taking care of your priorities, your big ticket items, and let the rest fall in place. Hopefully this helps, and you can find some benefit to trying to find some harmony in your schedule and your goals. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for me today. Today, it's Saturday, so I'm gonna do a video again tomorrow, as I promised, because I didn't do one for a couple days, so I will talk to you tomorrow.
All by myself.